Pico de Gallo looks easy, almost too easy. A few tomatoes, an onion, chile, cilantro, lime, salt. Nothing is cooked, it's nothing technical. It's the kind of thing people confidently say about. They don't need a recipe for it. Usually right before they're making something weirdly watery. And that's exactly why it's so often misunderstood. Because when something looks this simple, we stop paying attention and we reduce it to ingredients instead of technique, and we seem blind to whatever it is we are doing. And if there's one place everything starts to come together, or fall apart, it's balance. Because Pico de Gallo isn't just a list of ingredients, it's a balance book. You've got the tomato bringing sweetness and juice, onion bringing sharpness, chili bringing heat, lime bringing acidity, and salt tying it all together. And none of them are supposed to take over. Too much tomato and it turns into a watery mess. Too much onion, that's all you taste. Not enough salt and it just feels flat. Something's missing, but you can explain what. But Pico de Gallo doesn't feel like separate ingredients. It feels like everything is just in sync. Simple, but dialed in. And once you understand balance, the next thing is where most of it is actually decided. Technique. Because people think Pico de Gallo starts in the bowl. Well, it doesn't. It starts with the knife. The way you cut a tomato changes how it releases juice. Small uneven cuts break it down too fast and you get water before you get structure. An onion works the same way. Too fine and it disappears into the mix and just sharpens everything. But too big and it never really blends in at all. Even the chili matters here. Slice it thin if you want heat to spread evenly, or leave it chunkier if you want a little burst of heat instead of a constant burn. Nothing here is complicated. Every cut is making a decision about how the final thing will taste before anything ever touches the bowl. And that's really the shift. You're not just chopping ingredients anymore. You're building the way they're going to behave together. And as the technique comes the part that most people completely ignore, timing. Because Pico de Gallo doesn't just change based on what you do to it, it changes based on when you do it. The moment salt hits the tomatoes, it starts pulling water out. Give it 5 minutes and you've got brightness and creation. But give it 30, you've got a bowl that's basically swimming in its own juice. And even resting matters. Too soon and the flavors feel separate, like they haven't met yet. But too long and everything softens into the same texture. So there's a small window where it's perfect, fresh, structured and still alive. And your job is to basically not miss it. So that's basically what Pico de Gallo comes down to. Not a recipe, but a few simple choices about balance, technique and timing, and how easily they fall apart if you stop paying attention. It's one of those things that looks effortless when it's done right, and a little chaotic when it's not. But the difference is never complexity, it's just how much you care. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like and subscribe for more videos like this. And check the description for my perfect Pico de Gallo recipe. Ciao.